If you love a kid who loves peanut butter, you ought to know about the difference. The peanuttier difference in Jif.
The difference is Jif's peanuttier taste that says glad you belong to me. It's the only way to start their day with that taste more peanutty. It's the difference, the taste that makes the difference. The peanutty difference in Jif.
When it comes to these little ones, I could never be too choosy. So I've tried all the big brands and found Jif tastes more like fresh roasted peanuts, bursting with that just cracked open peanutty taste. What a difference.
It's the difference, the taste that makes the difference. The peanutty difference in Jif.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. Greetings from camp. Hiawatha. Swimming school here. But this place is not like home. I miss your nice fresh pillowcases.
You miss Downy, it's so pleasing. April freshness, that's one reason. Downy softness, that's another. Downy freshness makes a difference, love your mother.
April Fresh Downy.
When you bake a rich creation, no one can resist temptation. Little people can't help but help themselves to a moist, delicious cake from Duncan Hines. Bigger people can't help but help themselves to a moist, delicious cake from Duncan Hines.
Moisture yellow batter means moisture yellow cake. Moister than any leading brand for a moist, delicious taste that could really only be Duncan Hines.
So go ahead and help yourself. It's our moist, delicious way to make your best.
You're the best.
Duncan Hines.
Duncan Hines frosting, so smooth we should have called it
I
On As the World Turns,
I can't wait to get even.
a relentless quest for revenge
Hold it!
could get Jay in hot water.
You got a real mess in the middle of your ship, Connors. Now, this could prove to be a real fire hazard. You guys burned down the hayloft. I'm gonna make you pay for it. Don't move, boy! One move, punk, and you're gonna burn.
As the World Turns, weekdays.
My mom makes the best chicken and rice in all of Greenville. She says you gotta use Uncle Ben's. I used another rice once, and you know, Mom was right. There is a difference. Uncle Ben's is separate, not sticky, and it's whole, not broken like the other leading national brand. Mom's coming for dinner tonight, so I made her lemon pie and the second best chicken and rice in Greenville. Terrific.
Uncle Ben's converted brand rice. It really does make a difference.
Now, instead of the chip going in the dip, the dip's going in the chip. Introducing Pringles sour cream and onion potato chips.
Where's my dip?
It's in the chip.
New Pringles sour cream and onion. The rich taste of sour cream and tangy onions in every scrumptious bite.
Oh, I love this dip. Even better in the chip.
New Pringles sour cream and onion. So delicious, 'cause the dip is in the chip.
Fresh squeezed. Did it this morning. And then I even made my famous spaghetti. I don't have to do these things, but I do. Even with laundry. I don't have to use Biz bleach, but spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Just half a cup of Biz with detergent, and I know it's gonna come out. Biz is the only major brand that makes me feel I'm doing all I can. And to me, that's what making a home is about.
Give it all you can with Biz Bleach.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Tonight,
I want to get some rocks.
Pardon me?
Diamonds.
Billy D. Williams and Ken Wall find that murder's a real gem.
Say la vie.
Double Dare. And in Hong Kong, there's no one tougher than Private Eye Jody Blade.
You know, I don't talk, no action.
Terry Lester is Blade in Hong Kong tonight.
This is CBS.
Nothing beats a Stouffer's pizza, luscious toppings on a French bread crust so crispy brown. All those great ingredients, it's so easy to pick up, but so hard to put down. Help yourself, help yourself, help yourself to Stouffer's pizza. Real cheese toppings, yes indeed. Just one hand is all you need. Help yourself, help yourself, help yourself to Stouffer's pizza. Help yourself to
Relax, unclutter your mind. Concentrate on nothing but the uncooler. Picture it pouring over ice, clear and light, unlike any other. Now taste it, unmistakably crisp and clean with no caffeine. Go ahead, savor it. Now when I snap my fingers, you'll wake up feeling totally refreshed. 7-Up, the uncooler. Ah.
Mayor Griffin calls the members of the Common Council goose.
He should be building bridges, not burning bridges.
Bob Coop will talk to both sides Wednesday at 11.
Support African relief programs.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Tide. On tough dirt, Tide won't quit till your clothes are clean. And by Crisco oil for fried foods with no greasy taste and for light-tasting salads.
I'm home. Stacy's gonna kill me.
No, she's not. She's your sister.
You know that top of Stacy's I begged her to borrow? Mm-hmm. And look what happened.
Yep, Stacy's gonna kill you. What is that mess?
It's a strawberry ice cream chocolate syrup sundae.
Oh, honey, why didn't you wash it? That's all dried up.
I didn't know how. Oh, Mom, you've got to help.
I don't think anything can.
What about this?
Tide? Well, Tide's good, but with that mess, don't get your hopes up.
Stacy's gonna kill me.
Let's give it a shot.
Tide can do it. Tide not only cuts through the dried-on chocolate syrup, it won't stop till it powers out that sticky strawberry ice cream, too, because Tide just won't quit till your clothes come clean.
I never thought it would work.
You did it.
Tide did it, and you were lucky.
Hi. Hi. You know, I need that top back. What top?
Sometimes Tide can be a lifesaver because Tide just won't quit till your clothes come clean.
What makes crispy, crunchy, delicious fried chicken? Crisco oil. You start to crisp that chicken. Crisco oil fries up chicken with a crispy, crunchy crust. Crunch that drumstick. That juicy flavor. And that juicy goodness stays inside. With Crisco oil, you get crispy, crunchy, delicious fried chicken. And it's not greasy.
Start to crisp that chicken, crunch that drumstick, that juicy flavor.
Crisco oil makes your chicken crispy, crunchy.
I'm awfully proud of my wife. How pretty, how natural she is. Look at her hair. Shiny and healthy looking. Not fancy, just fabulous.
Ivory shampoo and Ivory conditioner don't have lots of fancy ingredients your hair doesn't need. Ivory cleans gently and conditions gently. Not fancy. It's Ivory.
I love the way her hair looks. Shiny and natural as all outdoors. Not fancy, just fabulous.
This beautiful southern mansion is home to the world-class cuisine of Anthony's in Atlanta. Tonight, we're secretly replacing Anthony's regular coffee with dark, sparkling, decaffeinated Folgers crystals. Will it be rich enough for our special guests?
It has a very good flavor to it.
Rich.
It's decaffeinated Folgers crystals. This is instant coffee. Are you serious?
That's
very,
amazing.
very good.
I'm really amazed because it is delicious.
Decaffeinated Folgers crystals. Coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurants.
Dishwashing can make hands feel awful. One reason might be your dishwashing liquid. Some have more harsh ingredients than others. Hands can feel red, rough, cracked. Do dishes the Ivory way. The simple truth about Ivory liquid is hand-loving suds. Famous for cleaning dishes without all those harsh ingredients. Your hands can feel soft and smooth because Ivory liquid is easier on them than the other leading brands. Ivory suds have the difference you can feel.
Here's a warning to people with nice, shiny acrylic bathtubs. You could scratch that shine off if you keep using a liquid cleanser. Watch as we clean this lens with liquid cleanser and the other with spick and span and water. Whatever happens to these acrylic lenses will eventually happen to your acrylic tub. So much for using liquid cleansers on acrylic. Spick and span, an all-shine, no-scratch cleaner.
Should I tell folks my award-winning barbecue sauce is really crap, thick and spicy?
Jimmy Joe!
The press.
What's the secret behind your famous barbecue sauce?
You mean how it's so thick it stands up to my drumstick test?
Great shot.
And spices you can see.
Got 'em.
And taste. Ooh-wee! My secret?
Yeah?
Talent. Pure talent.
Kraft thick and spicy barbecue sauce.
Now in 2 great new flavors.
Today, you gotta be better than ever before. You're nervous and tense, you need that score. But all they see is your skill and your pride. Soft and dry will help hide when you're nervous inside.
I only wear mink. I only wear mink.
They only wear Mink Difference hairspray, enriched with precious mink oil, so it holds their hair with a silky feeling of mink.
My hair won't wear anything but mink.
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, and Barney's. Jewelry by Stephen Dweck.
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. Police in Philadelphia now have recovered the 7th and 8th bodies from the ruins of the house formerly occupied by the radical group MOVE. They also found 2 shotguns and parts of a bomb. Meanwhile, Mayor Wilson Goode defended his decision to bomb the house on Tuesday. Other officials insist the police bomb did not cause the fire that destroyed the neighborhood. They suggested MOVE members had poured a flammable liquid throughout the house. Bankers Trust of New York today reduced its prime lending rate from 10.5% to 10%, the first time the prime has been that low since 1978. President Reagan will go on national television Monday night to unveil details of his tax reform plan. One expected feature, an increase in the personal exemption to $2,000. And in Geneva today, Secretary of State George Shultz and Soviet Foreign Minister Andrei Gromyko had a surprise, unscheduled 15-minute meeting. But there's still no agreement on a date for a summit. Now this.
How would you like all the great taste of Smucker's with only half the sugar, half the calories of regular jams? Smucker's Low Sugar Spreads.
French artist Jean Dubuffet has died at the age of 83. Dubuffet, a painter and sculptor, was famous for his controversial forms and his brilliant use of primary colors. I'm Susan Spencer, CBS News, Washington. More news later on this CBS station.
This is CBS.
Now, you would not think that Jimmy Dean sausage could be a controversial product, right? Wrong. I've heard people say the special recipe is the best. Another one said, no, it's the hot. That's the best. Another one said, no, the regular. That's it. Another said, no, sir, the extra mild. Well, you know, as a fella said in He Kissed the Mule, everybody their own taste. And to save any trouble, why don't you just buy them all and don't fight?
Jimmy Dean sausage. Taste America's favorite.
Introducing a big, juicy 10 on taste. New Diet Sun Drink Mix.
New Diet Sun, the taste is a 10. Ooh, Diet Sun, the taste is a 10. 10 for the juice, a sun-ripened burst. Gives a great taste, quenches your thirst.
New Diet Sun gets its big, juicy 10 on taste from sun-ripened juice and real fruit flavors with 100% NutraSweet, no saccharin, for about 10 little calories.
New Diet Sun is a 10.
At Smilin' Ted's, there's no gimmicks. There's no free groceries, just a good quality used car. The home of repeat customers for 24 years.
1890 Bailey near Walt.
You can help to conserve energy.
Kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and bits. Kibbles and bits.
Now, Baby's got his own special formula.
Kibbles and bits.
Puppy formula Kibbles and Bits. With hard, crunchy bits and tender, chewy bits. With protein from bits of whole grain cereal, beefy bits, and bits of egg.
I'm gonna get me more kibbles and bits.
Puppy formula Kibbles and Bits. Every bit better for Baby.
Kibbles and bits.
These 2 fine products from Upjohn are recommended most by doctors and pharmacists. Kaopectate for diarrhea, Cordade for minor itches and rashes. Cordade relieves itches and rashes caused by eczema, dermatitis, insect bites, poison ivy, and oak. Kaopectate is the diarrhea specialist, the only leading non-prescription medication created just for diarrhea. You have relief within 24 hours. Cordade and Kaopectate from Upjohn, recommended most by doctors and pharmacists. And they're right.
This has been Guiding Light. fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salons South Southwest and Barney's. Jewelry by Stephen Dwett. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.
Good afternoon. From CBS News, this is Newsbreak. Philadelphia police have used water cannons, tear gas, and exchanges of gunfire in an attempt to evict a group of radicals from a house in West Philadelphia. The group, called MOVE, which does not believe in sanitation, was ordered out of the rat-infested building for health and other reasons. The gunfire's died down, and the house is now under siege. The FBI says it's broken up a plot by Indian Sikhs living in the United States to assassinate Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi during his visit here next month.